Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I want to wish you all a happy new year and may it be blessed with happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and joy and love. Love above everything else. So in today's reading, I want to tap into what the energies are shifting from the 2024 moving out and the 2025 moving in. So the biggest thing that I have picked up on is in regards to 2024, what we have let go of and have kind of moved out of is letting things go that don't belong in our lives. All right. So the two songs that I channeled for this were Blue October's Moving On and Linkin Park's Breaking the Habit. So those are the two things that we are figuring out, who belongs in our lives and who does not. And also working on breaking those habits that we have just kind of dealt with our whole lives. And again, these might be ancestral habits. You know, I want to call them like trauma bonds, that sort of thing. Old ways of thinking, just different things that we were raised with and don't resonate with anymore. Okay, so we are breaking those, I'm calling them karmic chains, the habits, the whatever it is that have come with our lifetimes. This is the year now, moving into 2025, to start implementing those lessons from the past, okay? So how moving forward can we choose to move on and let go of things, break those habits, and implement them in a new way and put that towards the life that we want to build? So if that sounds good to you, we're going to jump right in. I just want to thank you again so much for being here. And we're going to start with the Energy Oracle and see where that takes us. I also have my Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. And again, it's because it 'tis the season. All right, Spirit. Let's tap into this new 2025 energy and get into the collective energy of that. Tell me what we can expect with this 2025 energy. What's coming in for us? All right, so we have woman holding a heart and a storm warning. Okay. Let's see where that goes. What else do we have, please? That storm warning is actually a good thing. I'm seeing you as being the storm. And then we also got rest and rejuvenation. Okay. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. At the bottom is hostilities. So there's a few things I'm picking up with this. First of all, we have a woman holding a heart. So this is very different from the energy that we've had in the past because a lot of us have put those blocks up, put those walls up around our hearts and kind of locked and chained them away and been like untouchable. Nobody can come in. I don't want to be vulnerable. You know, I don't want someone to come in my space and be in my heart space because that's too scary. So I am seeing that we are dropping those walls, those chains, those blocks, whatever it is that's preventing or had been preventing our hearts from being wide open, okay? Now, the storm warning, what I'm seeing with this is I don't see it as a negative thing at all. What I am seeing is that you are taking the world by storm. This is you, collective, okay? So there's not a storm coming into your life. You are the freaking storm. You are going to be showing up in life as this storm, and you're going to be wrecking things. And I know that that sounds bad. It sounds bad, but what I'm getting with it is, again, the breaking the habits. What requires things to be changed in the world, in the collective? It sometimes requires a big something, okay? Whether it is a storm, whether it is a revolution, you know, revolution is coming to me too. Something big is happening, and it's actually us as the collective building a front and taking the world by storm. That is the biggest message I am getting through here. And also, if you look at this picture here with the rest and rejuvenation, it's actually got clouds and different light and kind of things going around here. So what I'm imagining is us being in this beautiful kind of meditative state, this stillness in the middle of the storm, like the eye of the storm. Here we are, collective, sitting here building ourselves up with an open heart. And we are the eye of the storm that's just going to go out and wreak havoc on the rest of the world. Now, bottom of the deck here is hostilities. I really like this because what this is telling us is a couple of things. One, you are ready to fight for what you believe in. You're going to stand up for yourself, and you are going to take accountability from other people, or make other people be accountable to you and to their actions. Okay? Now, the flip side of this is I'm also getting that as you are going through being this is such a rare energy here, that you are going to get lashback from it. And you know what? Because we are in such a state of love and peace and solidarity, that this will not affect us. So if somebody does come at you with this sword and kind of gets all defensive about the changes that you want to make, you have the power and the will to stand still in the eye of the storm while I keep getting like again, tornado, like while the stuff around you is just being upheavaled, if that's a word. Everything is in upheaval, and you are the one that's going through and making this new path, and it is beautiful energy. All right, I'm so happy to see these cards. Let's jump in. All right, so I want to get into the tarot to expand a little further on these. All right, Spirit, let's start over here with this woman holding a heart. Okay, the first one out is the Eight of Cups. Yep, this is us not being afraid to leave something behind. Okay, so again, we're talking about moving on. We're talking about breaking the habit. You are unafraid of that. There is something within you that is just totally okay with saying, this is not for me, and I need to go find what is for me. I love that energy. It's beautiful. What else, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So, a lot of cup energy here. So this is us mastering our emotions. Again, when you're holding your heart, you are vulnerable, okay? And it is a very intimate feeling. It could even pertain to a masculine feeling, but doesn't have to, okay? The collective I'm reading for can be masculine or feminine, does not matter here. But with the King of Cups, we are mastering our emotions, all right? Now, with the Ten of Wands, I like this here because it is about our burden and just kind of being at the end of our rope, right? I cannot put up with anything else. I am stressed out. I have carried these burdens for everybody else for too long. I am willing to put them down and walk away because I know that it's not for me. All right, what else? We have the Three of Pentacles. So there is some energy here of joining forces. It is not just you, and you're not alone in this. You are building relationships with people who are in the same boat as you, okay? People that are also tired of carrying these burdens, done with these old cycles, ready to leave things in the past that need to be left in the past, mastering our emotions, and now working together. We're collaborating with each other. I love this energy. All right, what else? And the Two of Cups. All right, so this may also be a partner that's coming in, okay, a soulmate energy. This could also be your internal masculine and feminine energies. Maybe you are balancing those. You are learning what the value of being in one energy and the other at the same time is making you capable of doing, okay? So, and I also, at the bottom of the deck, got the Four of Swords, which is basically that card. It's the same energy right there. So what we're doing in our downtime, and that's what I'm calling it, hermit mode, is we're focusing on the love we give, okay? And actually, this is taking me to a Shinedown song now, and it's How Did You Love? So at the end of the day, okay, when we leave this planet, what is it that is measured at the end of the day? It is the amount of love that you gave, okay? The amount of love that you showed yourself in times that you needed it, and the amount of times that you were there for others when they needed it. So this energy is so beautiful in what we're walking into, what we're stepping into, what we're storming into, however you want to look at it. It is very strong and secure and stable energy. And I love this for the collective. I am so thankful for this. I am grateful to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's jump over to the storm warning. Let's take a look and see what Spirit has for this pile. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here with this is it's a circle, right? Up there we have that tornado, which is also a circle. So again, if you're picturing yourself in the middle in this eye of the storm, think of it as with the Wheel of Fortune, it spins, right? We have 2 10s now, and that is completing something. That's also a 10. So major completion happening here. We're just saying, I choose different. And if I have to, all right, my guides got a mouth today, so fuck some shit up. If I have to go be the storm and blaze my own trail and make a new path, that's what I'm going to do, okay? And even if it means being okay with being new at something, right? We're studying, we're learning. There's just a lot of things that, again, in the past, we didn't know how to deal with having an open heart because we were raised by people who had the chains and the blocks and the walls up around their heart. So could they truly, truly show you love and care that you needed? And the answer to that, in most cases, is no. Unfortunately, but that does not mean that we can't do it for ourselves. And actually that's what I feel like our whole plan is here, is those of us who did not receive that love from a parent or from anybody in your life, that you are now the adult to show it to yourself. And again, think of your inner child. Think of that big giant hug that you can give to your inner child. And say, I'm the one that's going to love and care for you from here on out. Okay, I got you. This is also what the masculine is saying to the feminine within, right? I got you. You don't have to worry. You don't have to think that, somebody's going to come and steal your heart and misuse it, abuse it, stomp on it, whatever. I got you. I won't let that happen again. And that's the strength that's coming out of this. So there's always things in the past that come up, and, we think of them as trials and tribulations or trauma even. And when they come up, we don't at the time always know how to deal with them. But the good news is that now that we are healing as adults and looking at what has occurred in the past, we're now seeing what these lessons are, taking them with us, moving them forward and saying, I choose different. I'm letting go of these old cycles. I'm going to start a new cycle, and it's going to be beautiful. Okay, what else do we have for this storm warning pile? Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. I love that because Spirit is ready to give you a gift. And we also have the... All right, I'm going to keep these two because the Tower came out. So, sorry, losing train of thought already. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower. So Spirit is giving you something, right? Kind of like a free gift, and it is of a monetary or earthly value, right? It could be a thing, it could be money. It is just something that is possessible, an earthly thing. And with this Knight of Pentacles here, this is us saying, I have that solid offer for you. Okay, we're not looking for it somewhere else. And I think that that's what this tower moment is coming in to say. Again, there's a storm here, there's a storm here. You're like, I am so ready for this storm because what we have had and what's been going on has not been working. And so we're here again, like a revolution to fuck shit up. That's what I keep hearing. So, collective, know in your heart of hearts that it is you that's going to stand up and be the storm and blaze the trail forward, okay? And you might feel alone during this, and that's what I'm getting, but just know that your guides and spirit and everybody else is with you during this, right? This is a collective energy, which means we're all going through this. And that's kind of where I picked up with the Three of Pentacles here, is that we are doing it solitary first, okay, healing within, doing our hermit mode, and then at some point we're going to start to meet other people on our journey that are also going through this and also want to join us in like a collaborative situation, right? So one of the things that I've been seeing a lot lately with just the way things are going is that there's a lot of people out there who have kind of been on their own, or even feeling like they're on their own. And they feel like the black sheep, like, oh, I'm different than everybody else. I don't belong anywhere. And they are beautiful souls, and they're very artistic. They're musical. They're poetic. They're writers. They're humanitarians. Sorry. And they're beautiful on their own, and other people can see that, but they can't see that because again, they don't resonate with other people around them that have this same energy. So once the soul tribe comes in and that light within them starts to magnify, okay, that's where the storm comes in. This is like, okay, now we're all together. We're all building a front, like a coalition against whatever it is that has been preventing us from being heart-centric in the past, okay? So now we're building towards something, and we're gathering together collectively to do it. And in that, like, we shine greater. It is such like an interesting energy because it's hard to see unless you can see the energy of what's happening. Like, you might meet somebody and you're kind of shy and introverted at first, and you don't want to show your true self because maybe in the past people didn't accept you for who you were. But then you kind of little by little start to show that. That's what I'm getting with this pentacle energy here, because it is a slow moving but stable energy. As we show ourselves, we feel more and more comfortable because people are giving us that space to be ourselves and to not be judgmental and to say, I love you the way you are. And then that gives us that opening to shine so bright. All right. So I want to get what's going on with this tower. We have the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. All right. So with the tower, we have masculine and feminine energy here. So we had the King of Cups over here. We now have a pair with the Queen of Cups. So talk about mastering our emotions. Now the Emperor comes in to remind us what it is to be the authority of our lives. Okay? That's strongly what I'm picking up on. It's like this is the equal balance here of how can I be the authority in my life and the strength that I need, like the fatherly figure, but also to be warm and inviting and loving and emotional and intuitive. So this is kind of what the tower moment is, because what I'm getting with this is that, again, the way we lived in the past, we were basically taught to be this person and that this didn't matter. Almost like, don't be emotional. Just don't do it. It's not allowed here in this world. And so anybody that did put their heart out, again, people mistreated it. People abused it, stomped on it, whatever. So I love that these two energies are here together because they're balancing each other out. They're here to say it's okay to be both masculine and feminine. It's okay to be both solid and stable and authoritative, yet soft and loving and warm and nurturing and intuitive. So this pile is just beautiful energy, and I'm here for it. I am so thankful for it. Let's get over to this rest and rejuvenation. Tell me about this pile, please. Okay, we had two that wanted to come out here. All right. So I'm basically seeing with those two cards what happens to get you to need to be at that rest and rejuvenation stage. We now have 3 tens out, 4 if you count that one. 10 of Swords. That's about saying, I've had enough. In my opinion, it is death. And it's not only swords that have been put in by other people, but also you. It could be self-sabotage. This is lack mentality. So this is what we're done with, okay? The thinking of there's not enough of something in the universe, right? There's not enough money to go around. There's not enough jobs to go around. There's not enough food to go around. There's not enough water. There's not enough supplies. There's not enough. This is a lack mentality. And because we have the 10 of Swords here, this is telling me very strongly that that mentality got us where? Right? It got us over here with our guarded heart, our blocks being put up, our feeling like we're unworthy, our feeling like there's just not enough and we're small. We're small. Or dead. Like, it's reminding me of Sixth Sense, where the little boy says, I see dead people. And basically, that's how people are living their lives. Like a ghost in their own worlds. It's just such like an eerie feeling. Like, am I here? Am I not here? Is this a projection? You know, and then at the end, it's kind of revealed. I don't want to give too much away. It's an old movie. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. But anyways, it's kind of like I'm done with that. Like, a part of me is not here anymore, right? Like, that is a ghost version of me, and I'm letting that go. All right, let's see what else we can get here for this. All right, the 2 of Pentacles. So that is about balance and juggling. Let's see what else we can get to go with that. The 6 of Wands. So I love that because it's about victory. All right. And then we also got the World. Yep. It's over. There it is. How many times in this deck have we seen a 10 come out? Because there's a lot on the table. And now we have this one, which is endings, right? Ending, a 10, ending, 10, ending. So there's a lot of things here that are like, you know what? It's over. You've completed the cycle. Not only have you completed the cycle, but you have successfully completed the cycle. I love it because it's not that you have to redo these lessons over and over again. So many of us have, unfortunately, had to be reminded over and over again of these lessons, right? Let me put my heart on there. Oh, didn't work out. There's a sword. Get back out there. Put my heart out there. There's another sword. And it happens over and over. And then some of us are just like, how much more of this can I put up with? Whether it is putting up with it by myself because I'm allowing it, or I'm putting them in there myself and self-sabotaging it. It's kind of both the same thing if you really think about it. But what I love about this 6 of Wands is this is us standing up and saying, I am going to succeed over this. I don't care how many times I get knocked down. I am going to keep getting back up over and over again. And there is nothing that can happen to me that's going to keep me down forever. Right? And even with this butterfly, right? The butterfly is about being reborn, being a cocoon, and then coming out. And that might be a literal thing for some of you with the coming out, you know? And that can be kind of scary, and that might be something that you've struggled with over here. All right. Bottom of the deck on this is with this deck, it's not Knight. Okay, it's the Knight of Cups. What does this mean? This means we're giving ourselves that love that we should have been giving ourselves this whole time. And for some of us, for the first time. So, what is that saying? That is saying that you have figured this out because these 8 empty cups, this 10 swords, these 10 wands you're carrying, that is a heavy energy. But you are now pouring your love into yourself and saying, I deserve this. So whatever it is that you're walking away from and walking towards, know that it is the right choice. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune's here to say you're starting a new cycle. You're done with whatever you have left behind. You don't need to worry about those things anymore. I just saw 333. You're now giving yourself this solid offer, this love offer, and you're saying, I am the one that came to save me. The 5 of Pentacles here is like, okay, yeah, you may have been knocked out on your ass a bunch of times. You might have. Stabbed in the back. Left with things that were not your burden to carry. But you got up. You have victory and success over this because you're saying to yourself, I'm done with that. Whatever it was that you left behind, it's in the past. And so the message here is not to dwell on it. Okay? You take with you only the lessons. You're going to give yourself that love offer because you deserve it. You are worthy. You deserve it. All right, let's get into the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. Spirit, give me something to go with this reading, please. Okay, we have merriment. What joy, what glee beams from the sounds of voices, uplifting the webs of sorrow, glimmering as if no tomorrow. That is beautiful. All right, let's get one more. One more, please. And we have Cardinal Medicine. Thyself bleeds of sacredness, an honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. I love that. That's what I was saying. You are worthy. And at the bottom here we have gatherings. Gather, gather, festive witches. Speak of joy and drink to wishes. Take one, give two. Celebrating all blisses. So this is about, again, finding our soul tribe and being joyous and getting together for happy gatherings of any kind, right? Parties, weddings, showers, whatever it is that we are doing in our lives, right? Whatever gatherings that we're arranging. And I'm going to tell you this too. In some cases, collective, you are going to be the one to create this. Don't expect to be invited to some place. Stand up and be the host or hostess. Hey, guess what? I'm having a party at my place. Want to come? And I guarantee you there will be happiness and joy spread amongst however many people you invite. They're happy to come. They're happy to join in your merriment. All right, I want to read on these. So the first one we have is number 21. All right. You never know what tomorrow holds. Our ancestors were very aware of day to day dangers. A hunting trip could go wrong, or a disease could wipe out an entire village. Perhaps that is why celebrations were such grand affairs. They were reminders to enjoy life when you could. What our ancestors didn't have are the opportunities that we have today. It's never been easier to seek higher education, start your own business, or move away to a faraway place. Imagine what our ancestors would have done if so many paths to success and joy were available to them. This card guides you to act on the things that bring you joy. Start a business if that aligns with your soul, or switch careers. Sign up for vocal training or retire early and spend more time with your family. Merriment has come to you because your soul is yearning for more moments of happiness and that you are not getting in your current position. Your soul becomes constricted and limited when you fail to honor what's in your heart. These limitations can manifest in unhappiness, lack of fulfillment, and general lackluster feeling towards life. You can have a life that is a joy to wake up to every morning, and the way to do that is to do more of what brings you joy. Lovely. And like I said, if your life is lackluster and you feel like you don't have friends around you or, joyous occasions, then create it. Be the one that says, I'm going to host a party. You are all invited. And those who show up are the ones that are meant to be there for you. And you can continue to invite people over and over again. And if they don't show up, then maybe they are not the ones that are supposed to be there. And that's okay. Again, that's part of the Eight of Cups. That's a lot of what we are learning, and who we are learning belongs within our circle, and who's there to see us grow and to see us shine, and who just didn't care at all the whole time. There's so many reasons why people won't show up. You could trigger them. Maybe your light is too bright for them and they prefer to kind of remain in this dark energy. So, whatever it is, be the light and shine your little heart out. All right, let's get over to this cardinal medicine. This stands for partnership, honoring the sacred self, and uniqueness. Cardinals represent devotion, loyalty, and unity, values that are essential to a loving, happy companionship. Receiving cardinal medicine is a sign that a loving partnership is close at hand. That's this Two of Cups, too. I love it. Like our Feathered Friends songs, your partner is sending out a vibration, calling you to notice them. Be open-minded, as cardinals are also symbols of uniqueness. Your potential love may be interesting and different, but no less extraordinary. Cardinals mate for life, so any new relationships in the coming months could have the potential to lead to marriage or long-term partnerships. Cardinals also represent self-empowerment. They are a reminder that a partnership doesn't mean a loss of yourself. If you are currently in a relationship, you are being guided to be a part of the whole without losing what makes you unique. Your sense of self is an asset to your partner. You bring things to the table that the other lacks, and vice versa. Always remember that your unique, beautiful magic is why your partner loves you to begin with. All right. I love that. So, when they say like opposites attract, it's very true. So what you might find in this individual is, if you're a generally calm person, they might be overactive. If you're I don't even know where to go from here. Like, I went to smart and dumb, and I don't think that's the case. But whatever it is that attracts you to them, you share some things, but there are also going to be things that are opposite, okay? Think of in terms of energy, right? So masculine, feminine, light and dark even. This might be an opportunity to shed light on their darkness if you are the light. So there again could be triggers initially. So that's what's interesting about this is, if you think about the animal world, right? They are all similar looking, but different in some ways. So what attracts them is their unique sound, their unique vibration, okay? I did a reading a little bit ago that says, how do you know that this is your person? And I said it's in the hug. And that is very true, because as you kind of embrace in that hug, you are emitting your own vibration, but you are also picking up on theirs. And if it is blending harmoniously, that's how you know. So if you're hugging somebody and you just feel icky and you're like, okay, hug's over, bye, that's not your person. So however it is that you need to tell that this is your person, all right, you'll know. Trust your intuition, trust your guides, trust your gut, trust whatever is telling you yes or no, because it is a yes or no. It's not a maybe. If it's a maybe, maybe that's more of a no. But sometimes we're unsure at first when we see somebody, because again, if they're guarding their heart, it can be difficult to see if that's the true vibration that they're putting out, or if they still might have some shadow work to deal with, right? Because I kind of see that as like a filter over something, right? Okay, I want to get into the Fortune Oracle to close this reading out, just to get some final advice from Spirit. Give me something good to go with this reading, because this has been beautiful. All right, Spirit, what advice do we have for the collective for this reading, please? What advice? This one. All right, we have Eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. I love that. And then I'll do the bottom of the deck too. The World again. We got the World twice now. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. All right, let's read on this Eagle, which is number 9. The magnificent eagle flies high above the ground and is able to survey all that is below and beyond. Similarly, you will be able to look at your challenges and see the whole picture as never before, with the gift of clear, keen vision and the freedom to achieve your hopes and dreams. Like the eagle's sharp talons, you will be able to grab hold of your destiny. Do not hesitate, or else you will miss your chance. Strength, power, wisdom, and courage are yours when you fly with the graceful eagle. You may be recovering from trauma or bad luck, been indecisive, or making wrong choices. That is all going to change. Believe in the eagle's power and you will soar. Obstacles will only bring you closer to your goals. Be confident they will remain within your reach as you glide towards your destiny. This card also represents spiritual protection. Legend says it is the eagle that carries your prayers to heaven. Be assured that the eagle will impart much spiritual knowledge to you on your journey and can help you feel connected to your guides. All right, before I get into the rest of this, I just want to say too that, look up spirit guides for the eagle. I've had the eagle come to me in meditations, and yes, that is how it felt. It felt like they kind of perched on my shoulder and took their wings and wrapped it all around me like a protection, okay? It could also be significant if you're seeing eagles in the sky, because eagles are pretty rare. So if you are seeing them, that's a big sign that you're being guided and protected. All right, let's get into personal and relationships. A relationship that has been troublesome will either resolve itself and grow stronger, or you will decide to let it go. The eagle's power can also make you more charismatic to the opposite sex, and your easy strength may attract new suitors. In career and money, take a major leap forward in your progress. The potential to achieve greatness is yours. You could land your dream job or gain extra money from a pay raise, a job offer, or inheritance, or a lucky win. Who's winning the lottery? Your charm on the work front may also help you snare that deal, or you may finally receive recognition for past efforts. That's what the 6 of Wands is. Recognition. All right, so you can place an eagle on your desk and derive strength and courage from this amazing creature. Love it. All right, let's read on this World card, which, not ironically, is the last card of the deck. because it is the last major arcana also in the tarot. So be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. This card represents a time of completion and achievement. You have probably just completed a major life cycle and are ready for the next level. Although you have endured major hardships, perhaps some heartache, you are stronger, wiser, and more confident now. This is a fulfilling time on many levels, as past efforts are well rewarded. You will be broadening your horizons and living life to the full. Travel is a standout, and many trips are indicated. The world is your oyster. March on to splendid victories. For personal and relationships, people born overseas or who live at a distance will come into your life frequently. You will form some wonderful love relationships and great friendships. Singles searching for love should investigate online dating services. It is an ideal time to give it a go, as the vibe is very positive for meeting new friends, lovers, and partners. Networking and communication is key to the period ahead for success in all areas of your life. You will get involved in helping people less fortunate than yourself, and this will be a very uplifting experience. Animals also play a big role in your happiness, so visit a farm or the zoo or purchase a new pet. They will all contribute to your well-being. Health concerns will be dealt with as long as you are sure to eat correctly and keep your doctor's and dental appointments regularly. It is a great time for healing and achieving better health overall. For career and money, now is an outstanding time for money. Inheritance, investments, and property will all go particularly well and see an increase in your collateral. It is also an excellent time to branch out in business and see rewards for past efforts. Okay. Wow. So I feel like so many of these cards just echo each other, right? It's been kind of giving us the same message over and over again. We have the Two of Cups. We have the two Cardinals here. There is an obvious partnership happening here. We also have a pair of the Queen and King of Cups here, also indicating partnership. We also have collaboration here with the Three of Pentacles. So this could be you showing your work to somebody and everybody admiring it and saying, yeah, I want to work with you. You got the good stuff, man, you know? So whatever it is that you are aiming towards at this time will be successful. That is it. It is as easy and simple as that. Go do something. It's bound to flourish. Whether it is love, whether it is in a material sense. And again, Spirit's helping you with this. Spirit's giving you this Ace of Pentacles to be like, look, here's something to start with. Whether it is that inheritance or that lucky break, whatever it is. And then you are just going to flourish from there and build upon that. All right? And again, we're not going forward with this lack mentality because we're done with that. That has put all these swords in our back and we don't want to live that kind of life anymore. So, there's your message. I am so happy to deliver this for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. For this new year, I wish you all happiness, health, wealth, abundance, love, partnerships, merriment. May it be lots of exciting and great opportunities coming your way, right? So thank you to everybody who's been with me on my channel since day one, and to any of you who have joined later in the game. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if this message resonates with you. And again, these messages are timeless, okay? So whenever they find you is when they're meant to find you. Thank you again. Keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. And make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.